A third strategic option is a partnership with FFL, providing for an opportunity for RSI to put massage therapy centers within their current locations. This fits in nicely with the mission and vision by pursuing geographic expansion while also pursuing access to a new market. There are many pros and cons to consider with an expansion opportunity such as this, foremost being the mitigation of risk with a partner. They share in part of the risk as well, not leaving RSI to have all of the risk, while also giving some of the employees opportunities to diversify some of their roles and experience that they see, which will help with retention, which is another goal that RSI has had as of late. Some cons to consider: it would be important for RSI to look to some sort of agreement, and currently without one in place, there's none of that branding. We won't have the access to that because these will be their stores. We're also highly reliant on their business model, and at the onset it may be important to do things like due diligence, which is technical and can cost significant amounts of money. Performed a quantitative analysis in Appendix H, and we estimate that profits will be approximately 3 times the initial investment. However, there may be additional costs. Some of the financial and tax considerations include the initial investment is less than $50,000, which is relatively little. However, there may be variable operating costs, unforeseen, tax liability, admin, legal fees. And it's also important to consider the tax implications. At the onset, a partnership may be more beneficial for tax. However, as profits increase and so do taxes, an incorporation should be considered. The fourth strategic option is the acquisition of pure substances, which allows for the pursuit of being environmentally responsible by getting into that market. However, manufacturing is not something RSI previously has experience with, and increases the risk greatly. Some pros and cons to consider include the vertical integration of supply chain, which will reduce the cost and improve efficiency. We'll also see an improved brand image by being environmentally responsible and promoting environmentally responsible products. There will also be growth through the retail expansion market. Some cons include, as previously mentioned, no previous experience in this, and it could be a steep learning curve. This could mean an increase in costs. There have also been recently decreasing margins, which we will talk about in our quantitative analysis. If you refer to Appendix H, you will see that as of late, there's been an increase in costs with a decrease in revenues. And this results in a dramatic decrease in cash available. Some of the financing and tax considerations include, at the onset, depending on the purchase price and initial upfront investment by other shareholders, it may be possible to offset interest with future earnings, and there are no significant tax or financial reporting issues.